Today we're going to talk about listicles, the ultimate guide to listicles. We're going to define what they are. I'm going to show you examples. I'm going to show you campaigns I'm running and how I optimize those with listicles. And we're going to talk about the benefits of using these in your affiliate marketing or any type of marketing online. And let's get started now. Okay, welcome to the video. Today we're going to talk about listicles. We're going to go on my computer. I'm going to show you some stats, some data, which everybody seems to like on this channel. So we're going to get into that in a minute. We're going to talk about the advantage of these listicles, what they are, why we use these as landing pages in our paid media campaigns, but also on our multi-channel strategies when we're building out websites, okay? I have done a full case study recently on a multi-channel strategy where I took a website from nothing to $10,000 a month within 6 months. Check out that case study. I'll pop it up now. And you can also look in the description for all the links, okay? So let's get started. We're going to go inside my computer. We're going to talk about listicles, why we need them, why we should be trying them in our paid ads campaigns. So here we are. What is a listicle? I thought I'd start with a definition. Basically, it's a piece of writing or other content presented wholly or partly in the form of a list. So basically, it's a list that is an article, and that's why we call it a listicle. And basically, it is a marketing strategy that allows us to present multiple different offers, but at the same time, it gives people something to engage with. They're more apt to read through it and engage with the page, and they also increase our click-through rates, and the opportunities are endless because we can test multiple offers within one page. So let's show an example of what a listicle would look like. I have a few examples here. Then we're going to talk about how to set up a campaign using a listicle quickly. And then we're going to show some data of what I'm doing and how you would track and optimize your listicle campaigns. So first of all, here's an example of a listicle. So if you go to Google and you search best weight loss programs, you're probably going to see something like this, especially if you're searching in the United States. And you'll see basically this person has created a consumer's guide style landing page. You've probably seen these everywhere. And basically this is what it is. You see that they have a few points about the offers, and then they've got a visit site link, which would go straight to the affiliate offer in this case. And they've got ratings and stuff like that. And as you scroll down, the more options they have, the more opportunity they may have to get a conversion here. And then they have their number one pick, which is like the ultimate number one. And usually in terms of listicles, this number one pick at the bottom is often the best converting offer. So I'll show you an example here in a second of a recent campaign I just started doing this with. And what I should mention actually is that I did start a case study right here on the $2,500 testing campaign for Q4. I'm doing a test on a Google Ads listicle. And if you want to see that completely, come into the Powerhouse Affiliate Forum and check out the discussion we have going on here. I'm showing the data, I'm showing what I'm doing to optimize and all of those things. So if that's what you want to check out, please do. Next, we have this style, which is again similar for diet. And they have a pop-up here for subscribing to their push list. But at the same time, some of these have exit pop-ups where they're making sure that you see their number one option. And you can test multiple different things using these. And this one has a little more stuff going on here where I hover over and it highlights the offer, which is kind of neat. And it would probably make me feel like this page is more professional. And as I scroll down again, you can see the exact same style here. They've got their ratings. And these ratings are typically just made up by whoever created this page has made up these ratings, or maybe they have somebody that does a little bit of research and they gauge it based on how many reviews these companies are getting through other platforms. But for the most part, these are not real ratings. And unfortunately, that's just the nature of the internet. And these are marketers creating these ratings based on, you know, maybe special deals they have with these companies, or they gauge it on what they do through a Google search and they find some great offers and then they throw them on there. Rarely are these like highly in-depth research companies that are really searching, unless you're going to the really high-end ones like whatever. I don't even know an example of it. Next, here's another example of a landing page that we see a lot on Facebook, especially, but I've seen this on Google Ads as well. And these are like especially good for Q4. And I talk about this every year almost, Q4 and listicles, why they're so important. That's why I kind of talk about it every year, because these types of pages are great for people looking for gifts or looking for deals, looking for whatever during this time of year, because we know more people are shopping online. So having a listicle with several offers here is a great strategy. And this one is kind of slowed down. There's too much going on, and you can see my computer's going wacko. So I'm going to have to say this guy's probably not getting a good conversion rate right now, because even my computer, which is pretty powerful, is getting laid up here by that video. But anyway, so you got to be careful when you're testing these pages. And you can also see that they have pretty much the same layout that I've seen everywhere, which is, you have a little headline, you have an image, a description, and then a click. That's what you're going for. You're not trying to give a whole bunch of information here. You're not trying to sell the product. You're trying to get them to click through so that they either watch a video or they go to another sales page. I'm just going to close this listicle because it's really screwing up my computer here. Okay, bye-bye. Okay, so next let's talk about planning out your listicles and your campaigns. And I used an example today. We're going to use SEMrush. And diets are great because there's so many different ones out there. So you can do a listicle, and it's pretty simple to find affiliate offers. That's the first key. Is if you're doing this as an affiliate, this is great because it's a lot easier as an affiliate, especially because we have access to hundreds or thousands of offers available on different networks. And we're going to show an example. So let's talk today about keto diet. I'm going to throw that in SEMrush, and we're going to see what the broad match cost per click is here. We're looking at anywhere from $1 to 29 cents here, 29 cents. And so the strategy for listicles is a bit different than when we're going for a direct response landing page that we're trying to sell something. Because in this case, listicles are more research oriented. So we can use broader keywords. We can use keywords that aren't fully transactional or purchase intent, and still get conversions because we are presenting people information in their researching for a product. So sometimes what you'll find is the keywords you can choose are a little cheaper. So that's a good thing about listicles. So for example, what is keto diet? That is clearly not a transactional keyword. They're not ready to purchase yet. They want to know what is the keto diet. In this case, I'm not sure that would still convert even with the listicle because they are really early in the top of funnel kind of stuff here. So that is an informational intent. That's why we use SEMrush here, and we can see what intent they have. But looking at keto diet plan, that is informational, but at the same time, they're ready to look for plans because they're ready to purchase. And that is why it has commercial as well as informational. So what we're going to find here is we're going to be testing a lot of keywords, and you can find cheap keywords in keto. Now, the next step is, well, where and how are we going to promote this? Where are we going to get the offers for this? Well, let's just use the marketplace at ClickBank for an example, because ClickBank is known by so many people. And if you come here and you type in keto, you're going to find probably 20 or 30 offers that you could throw on a listicle. And we have them here. You got keto recipes, you got keto slim drops, keto fit fuel, like the list goes on and on. And you can go into health and fitness and search as well. And you can start finding offers around keto. Now, that's not the only place you can find offers. You can go to CPA affiliate networks, which pay even more. They pay a CPA, cost per action, sometimes upwards of $150 for a sale of keto diet products. So check out places like Affiliati Network, Perform CB. The list goes on. I'm not just going to list off a bunch of networks, but just go search CPA affiliate networks online, and you'll find that many of these places have products related to whatever niche you choose. I'm just using keto as an example here today. So next we need to talk about tracking. How are we going to track our listicles for our campaign? That's a big key because we want to make sure we're testing everything. There's so many things to test here. Not only are we testing the style of our landing page, but we're testing things like our headline. We're testing each offer. We're testing the position of these offers. We're testing multiple versions of the offer. So when people click through to visit the site, we're going to split test a direct to checkout versus an advertorial versus an interstitial page. And we're going to see and find the combination that works perfectly. I'm going to show you some data here for an example here in a second. But first, let's talk about CPV Lab Pro, who recently introduced some new options inside their tracker, where you can now test and split test different options available on your landing page. So for example, let's say we're using Google Ads here. Traffic goes to the landing page. Then there's multiple options. They have a multi-option campaign, so you can have, say, 50 different things on your landing page. Those are options. Within each of those options, you put your offer links. So if you wanted to test 3 versions of an offer in option 1, say iPhone 15, you can have 3 iPhone 15 offers and you'd be split testing this one option, which is one thing on your listicle. And I know it's getting a little detailed for some people here, but we do have some landing page templates available inside Powerhouse Affiliate that are listicle styles. So if you come in, we can show you them and show you how they work. But basically, this is what it looks like. And that is one way to track. Now, another way to track through CPV Lab Pro is using a landing page sequence campaign, which is similar. But in this case, you would have your level 1 page, which is your listicle. Next, you're going to link to a second landing page that you build. Now, in this case, there's a lot more work because you're going to build that secondary page from your listicle to the pre-sell, then the checkout. Now, this is a lot more work. I wouldn't recommend it if you're starting out. I would start back at the options campaign where you have the actual offer links. And it's much easier to track that way because a lot of the offers we run, especially as affiliates, have multiple versions of that offer, especially if you're in e-commerce. These work extremely well for e-commerce products because we can test interstitial and checkout links through our affiliate networks that have e-commerce offers. For more information on that, check out our Powerhouse Affiliate Forum, where we recommend some of the best e-commerce platforms for affiliates, and we'll just leave it at that. So we're talking about tracking. Next, let's show some examples of some data. So here's a recent campaign that I started in September, okay? We started around September 8th. And you can see the traffic started out. We're on a max conversions campaign here with Google and no target CPA yet because I just want to get some data in here. And for anyone interested in this more on how to run Google Ads, check out the course link down in the description for the Google Ads 30-day challenge. I've run millions of dollars on Google Ads. So check out that course and it's pretty good on how to set up affiliate campaigns from scratch. And I'll leave it at that. Also, by the way, please subscribe to this channel if you are a first-time viewer or you like these types of videos because it does help me in the algorithm, so please do that. The cost here is actually much higher. I have not tracked the cost into CPV Lab, although you can. I haven't connected the API, so I go by cost on Google Ads. So right now this is not profitable, just to let you know, but I am in the process of testing, and there's lots of things to test when it comes to listicles. So scrolling down, we can see that right now I'm looking at the operating system, and it seems like most of the conversions are coming from mobile. So you need to make sure your listicle is mobile compatible. Big thing here, okay? Now, the ones that we provide inside Powerhouse Affiliate are all mobile compatible. The tool I use to build my landing pages is OptimizePress with WordPress, and then I use the WordPress plugin to speed up, or the WordPress Rocket to speed up my landing pages. Make sure it's mobile compatible. Next, we're testing multiple different ads. You can see here, not a lot of traffic yet to the ads, but we do have one here at 2.3%, and this one's just starting at 8.3% conversion rate. Landing pages, you're gonna have to test different versions of your landing pages. I just started a third test this morning on this page, so it's really early on that one, but you can see here that of these 2 pages that I started with, one of them is converting nearly double on the other one. So these are things we need to watch. And even the landing page click-through rate is much higher on the first page versus the second page. Now, if you're not testing landing pages, then you're just kind of riding blind and hoping you get one that works. You need to constantly test these listicles, different versions, different arrangement of offers. And then after that, we need to get into the offers themselves. And you can see here, I have the offers going. And I have different versions of these offers, and currently the number one position offer on the landing page is converting at an 8.33%, but I have one on second position that's converting at 18.75%. So I'm going to be swapping these around, testing different things. But what I can tell you is that most of the conversions at the top offer are research-oriented types of keywords. And what I've noticed on this one that's converting at 18.75%, the keyword that they're searching for is actually a branded term. So that's why the conversion rate is so high. And that's why I've talked about brand bidding before on this channel, as well as in our course on powerhouseaffiliate.com. We talk about brand bidding in the forum as well. So I'm not convinced that by swapping positions just yet that this is going to improve, because really a lot of the people are seeing this because they're searching for a specific product. So that, I guess, leads us to say, when it comes to keywords that you're choosing for your campaign here, if you're doing Google ads, because I'm also going to be running this on Facebook ads and Microsoft and everywhere else. But if you're choosing keywords, don't forget to try branded terms if you're allowed. Also try some research style keywords and high intent keywords. So this is what we're looking at. Now, we're also going to be testing different versions of these offers, seeing which ones convert, so that at the end, you know what works best. Is it your listicle to an advertorial? Is it listicle to checkout? Is it listicle to interstitial? And this is going to depend based on many things, because not all offers are going to be the same. Low price point offers might only need a direct to checkout. High price point offers might need a little more push, meaning you might need a full advertorial to convince these people again that this is the best product for them. So you're gonna have to test and tweak as you go. Anyway, that's the overview of listicles for affiliate marketers. I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, please give me a thumbs up and come into our forum or check out the links down in the description for more information on this. Thanks for watching.